Hello everyone, welcome back. It's hard to believe we're already into the middle of October. My tropical trees have been inside now for about a month and they continue to grow really well, which is good. And many of them need work, like my little poinsettia forest here. So I think we're going to pull it out and we'll start with it. Okay, so we can have a better look at it now. The last time we pruned this back was very early last spring, and it hasn't grown a lot since then. Maybe about 5 inches, 6 inches in some areas, but not a whole lot. But the growth that did come on, it really has thickened up. So they didn't grow really long and lanky and, with skinny branches. They seemed to grow up to a point and then they started to thicken up already. So this one here is the one that last year it seemed to stay red for quite some time, the leaves. And on this one they seem to be going red again. And they're a bit smaller than the other leaves on the other ones. So I'm not too sure if that's the same kind of poinsettia or if maybe it's a little bit different. I'm not too sure. But underneath here you can see we got some shorter growth with some smaller leaves. So maybe if we take a little bit more off of this one and make it more miniature-like, we do have some smaller leaves that are coming out, so it should look pretty good. And as we turn it here, you can see we've got more growth on these ones, like in here. Real long, leggy branches. Some real long ones in here. So yeah, I think we're just going to be taking most of this back today, and that'll be it. Now when I planted this, initially my intentions weren't really to make it into a forest. I just wanted to take the plants out of the container that they were in because basically it was going to get thrown out. And I thought, well, it would be really cool to start some trees with these poinsettia plants. So I originally just put them in here just to kind of start them, and that was about 1.5 years ago. So they just kind of stayed in there, and I've just kind of, I just kind of been calling it a forest now, my little group planting here. So I think in the future when I do go to repot it, I think I will keep them together. But we will organize them a little bit differently than what they are now. We'll arrange them different in the pot. But for now, we're just I'm going to leave them go for at least another year. Okay, well, I think what we'll do is start with the little one out the front here, that's out here now. I'm not going to be taking a whole lot off of it. Actually, I've changed my mind. I think we're going to leave this one go. And I'd like to cut back the larger ones first, and then I'm going to come back to this to see exactly what I want to take off of it. I think I'll know better after the larger ones are taken back, because the larger ones seem to really be drowning out the smaller one here. And I think I'll be making better choices after I get rid of all the overgrowth here. So we'll start with a one beside it here. We're basically just going to be taking things away back. And I think we're going to leave this one go for now too. We'll probably come back and do a little bit more work to it, but let's head on here. This one here, I've already decided to leave this one as my taller one, just because of the way the trunk is on this one. It's kind of a taller trunk to begin with and much straighter than the other ones. So I've decided that we're going to leave this one as the taller tree. Okay, so the taller one that's at the end here, we're just going to come in and take the tops off. And we'll just take that big leaf off here. This one here, we're going to take this away back. Now coming back to our smallest tree over here. It's about the smallest trunk, also out of the bunch. So we're going to be pruning this back to about here. And I'm basically just going to be leaving the small growth that's on the tree right now. I think the rest of the growth on this one over here is okay. We're going to leave this tree over here a little bit taller. We're not going to allow it to get any taller than what it is now. And because this one has naturally smaller leaves, it seems, it's going to be kind of nice having this as the shortest tree, the smallest one, so that'll be nice. Okay, that looks a lot better. Okay, the next one beside it, I think we're going to take a little bit more off of it. We're actually going to come in here and take this, we're going to take this right off. It's growing in the inside there, and I really don't want that. We're going to leave this one here go for now. When this one grows back, hopefully we'll get a couple more coming out of here. And I'll get rid of this inner branch also at that time. Little one growing in the center there. Okay. Well, things are looking a little bit better. Okay, we're going to take this one back a little bit more here. Okay, well, I think that looks okay for now. We'll keep some leaves on them. We'll just take a couple of the larger leaves off just to make it look a little bit better. Yeah, so that's good enough for now. Okay, well, we'll get things tidied up here. Well, there it is. And that'll be it for now. This will definitely allow more light in so we can get some more growth down in these lower parts. You can see here we got quite the pile of cuttings. So there was a lot that we took off of that. Okay, so I think we're going to leave it like this. And that's it for the poinsettia forest. We're going to put it back up on the shelf and let it grow some more. Well, until the next one, take care, guys.